Hey guys, thanks to back link for Car Restoration. As you can tell, the 1989 vintage Tamiya Mud Blaster is finally done. I think it turned out pretty cool. Not too shabby. Huge thanks to MCI for supplying the aftermarket decals for my truck. Not too bad. Very good. You do have to sort of manipulate the decals a little bit to make them work, but they turn out all right. They're not too shabby. Definitely recommend going glossy if you're going to get the decals. Pay a little extra to get the glossy ones. So super cool. Driver looks well. Everything looks really well. It does need another polish or so on it just to make it pop a little bit more, but I'm pretty good with it. Also, I will say, I've done a mud blaster in the past, and I never knew to to darken certain spots into the window section. So I did that in this one. Glad I did. Definitely better looking. So super stoked that happened. I did that. I used to just leave it plain. So also we have to manipulate the decal on the motor because you couldn't see the decal before, and it's a little bit better motor than your stock one. So it's a 23 turn sport tune, so it's a little bit better, and just show your mods a little bit, I guess. Then I made a little inspection decal offline, cut that and downsized it, stuck it on here. So a couple little things I did. Super stoked. Let me show you inside of it. Pull these out. There we go. Here's the inside. So I had an issue with the drive line. I still kind of do. It still makes that clicking noise because that's just par for the course for these old vintage Tamiya cars. It just happens. So definitely will upgrade that in the future to a dog bone type of drive line, but it still runs fine. It doesn't really hinder performance. You just hear the little clacking noise from time to time. Click and clack. You'll hear it in the video. It is a little, unnerving, but it's also a little bit endearing to me. I think you're crazy, but it brings me back to my childhood when I remember that. So I'm able to go, when I hear that noise, it channels me back to when I was a kid running these things, and I remember that noise. So definitely going to change that out. So, but super cool. These are a lot of fun to do, and they look really nice as well. So I definitely recommend you guys to do a mud blaster. Even if you have a Blackfoot or a Monster Beetle, you gotta have one of these too, guys. Come on. So awesome. We're gonna be running the a 2.4 gigahertz radio in this one, and just for running purposes, I'm using the ESC. That's the error correct one. Later on, I'll pop in the vintage MSC back in here, but for now it's fine. So yeah, huge thanks to MCI for supplying the decals, and that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna go into what it took to make the mud blaster look like this, and then we're going to the running portion of the video. It's all gonna start right now. All right, let's go ahead and start disassembly. Alrighty, as you can tell, the mud blaster is taken apart. We're gonna go through it all, separate all the parts, wash everything really good, get all the dirt, grime, and oil off, and then get some of the rust off the hardware, polish the hardware a bit too, so it all looks nice and shiny again. And happy, the shafts I needed came a couple days early, so Tamiya guys are smiling down on me, so that's always a good thing. I usually don't have the best luck with chassis and things like that. It's always something broken, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into clean and then reassembly. All right, so now we got all the parts clean. All right, so as you can tell, the transmission is back together again. All I want to do now is trim a little bit of the excess screw here. That's stock screws. They're usually that long, but I want to just clean it up a little bit. Also, we took the decal off because the decal would be in the reverse order. And so I got me some tweezers and just slowly peeled it off. That way I could place it on the correct way when the truck is sitting. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, the mud blaster chassis is put back together again, looking really good. It's a little wet. I have to wash it one more time to get my greasy fingerprints off of it. So looking good. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pop the ESC in and then the protector cover. Also, I suggest if you have a little bit of thread lock, you can't hurt to use that stuff. It works pretty good, keeps those screws from backing out. All we gotta do now is wash the body really good, sand it down, and do a couple of little minor touches to get this thing looking really good. And then we'll be off to paint. Alrighty guys, so got the body all painted up, drivers all painted up, grill, got the accessories put on. All we gotta do now is put the decals on. So here we go. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, I got finished with putting all the decals on. They look really cool. So, yeah, not bad for repop decals. You know, originals would have been better, but not too bad. You have to manipulate these a little bit more, I find, but it's all right. Not too shabby. Also, I found online a little racing decal. It says 2018. I'll probably do another one where it says 21 or something like that. But so I just printed out one on my printer. I downsized it, obviously, and did another one on the back. But pretty cool. All we're gonna do now is put the body onto the chassis, and then we're gonna go for the running portion of the video. Alrighty guys, so now we're gonna get into the running portion of the video. We'll also do a top speed run. Let's go ahead and get our speedometer in this bad boy. See what she's gonna do. All right, now we're gonna go for our top speed run. So we're based off 0, and here we go. So put your guesses in now. Get it out there. Typically these run about 15 miles an hour. Let's see what we got. 16 miles an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's about what I was thinking. So you might be able to get squeeze 17 out of it, but that's about where it's at. Let's go ahead and do our just regular run. And now let's just run it as a good old boy. So we'll run it a little bit. We'll do a little bit of off-roading as well, because that's what I want to do. So actually, speaking of which, let's go ahead and run it off for a little bit. So these cars here, a lot of people say you can get 20 miles an hour out of them. Maybe without the shell, because the body's kind of heavy, you know. I think I got like 14 or 15 miles an hour with just a basic 27 turn motor in it before. So they just look really good to run. I'll let you hear it real good. Hear it. But like I said, it still runs fine. I think the speed's pretty decent for what it is, and any faster, really, you're gonna flip it, you're gonna ruin the shell. So, it's fine. Let's go ahead and run it off-road a little bit. Nothing like crushing pine cones. Alright, let's go and get some air. All right, let's go ahead and bring her on in. All right, that's a wrap on this bad boy. I want to appreciate you guys for watching my videos. This one was a lot of fun. I love this one a lot. So, yeah. If you can, hit that like button for me. And please subscribe, guys. I got a whole lot of cool stuff coming up. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.